And now we're back in our bed, but which private room? That's my question. You might want to clean the blood off of BB. Oh, but it's just a nightmare. This game has moments of horror, I'm just saying. But that's Kojima for you.
Lou? Lou?
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box.
Thank you.
You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead.
Says a man called Dead Man.
I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy.
Yeah, if only she could also bring our cargo along with us, then it'd make things so much more easier.
Apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out.
Looks like
Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, that's ironic, because Guillermo del Toro has a Frankenstein movie coming out soon. That is very ironic.
And when that vital spark didn't
that is
manage
very
to
ironic.
my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother, no afterlife, no beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges?
Yeah, makes sense. In this weird world, yeah, makes sense.
Battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, Even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it.
Dog tags.
It's an old dog tag. US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see.
Ah, so that's
him up
Matt
in our
Mickelson's
database.
character's name, Clifford.
Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
Yep, that's definitely him.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Heartman
Put it like
issue
that.
is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Okay, but first, let us save. I think we need to take a shower. Try and get all that blood off from us shooting. Well, to be fair, most of those were skeleton creatures we shot back our fight with Mads Mikkelsen. So none of them really had blood except for Mads himself.
As you might have suspected,
And of course you're calling at the worst time.
You two were on that battlefield. If my
Yeah.
thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach.
We got that already.
To explain a little, our bodies are ha.
Seriously has to do this now while we're trying to take a shower.
Our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth.
Yes, that's why Fragile has her own that lets her go back and forth between different areas.
And those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair.
Okay.
Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences...
Yeah, even he's tired of him talking.
Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II.
Yeah.
Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict.
True, he was part of
I
World
can't
War
explain
One,
it, but
or at least connected
if
to
you
it.
can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
Those grenades aren't that helpful, honestly. Yeah, we have a lot of those grenades, but they're not the most helpful. Okay, so it's obvious our next thing to do is to get Heartman into the network.
If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's probably just to get him onto the chiral network. How many more people do we actually need to connect to the network? We've connected a lot of people at this point. And welcome back, Lou.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John. Is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
John, do we know anyone by that name?
I'm so sorry.
None I can think of.
I didn't know you were
Huh. Maybe we could find whoever this John is. Maybe we get more answers.
Beginning scan.
But for now,
Verifying ID.
Sam,
hey, Die Hard Man.
the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt.
Okay, is there a way to get past it?
Beyond it is Edgenut City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out.
And probably our last destinations.
It's your final destination.
Okay, good to know.
Once you
Edgenut.
use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive.
Yes, but how are we going to
Need you
get
bring
there?
her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie.
Who?
Heartman will help you get it done.
Heartman's lab. Okay, it doesn't seem too far.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck
Okay,
them away
easy.
in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs.
You
of
want us to bring a
necrosis,
corpse?
and I, for one, would like
Okay.
very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say,
1 minute remaining.
I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
So wait, her body's not going to necrosis yet? That's weird. Normally they go into necrosis before doing a void out unless they're burned in time. Okay, let's see if we got any orders for the bots that are actually below 50%. There's literally only one. Guess we'll get that one going then. Most of our stuff's in the locker, but let's go ahead and get winter clothes. Let's go ahead and just do the corpse delivery to the lab. No time limit, which is kind of surprising. No, I think we have our own bike, like right outside we can use. If we need to, we can fabricate more of our equipment if we need to. Are you sure you're okay with this, Lockney?
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan's special.
Could it be because she was connected to ABT for a long time?
Be funny if these Haw of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Yeah, it could prevent people from going necrosis and voiding out. That would stop a lot of deaths. And the spreading of more BTs. Less BTs, less of a threat to worry about. Okay, where is the bike? There it is. It looks like a long range. Good, good, good. Let's see. Quickest route. Huh. Oh, great. Yep, it's quite up into the mountainside. We'll go up through over here and try to work our way around. Maybe I should have grabbed at least a weapon or something, but yeah, I don't think we'd have been able to really carry it. What's a good way up? Here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that wasn't far away at all. I would just need to make our way down without breaking everything. Well, I'd probably go on top of the building here. There we go.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
That's a very nice place, I will say. Seriously, I can't bring the vehicle in there? Come on, there's more than enough room here. This is a really nice lab, I will say. Man's got good taste. I'll give him that. Okay, here's your delivery of an entire dead body.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation. Request to join UCA. Registered.
Yeah,
Awaiting
just
queuing
join
connection.
in, Heartman. We've already seen a connection happen so many times now. Yeah, it's a small section, but it's more than enough to help us out. It is now connected to Carl Network, enabling you to see access other player structures.
Please
Yep.
proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
Yeah, if you wish. Ooh, nice place. I actually get to meet Heartman in person. Till resuscitation main time a minute 18. What does that mean? Is that a frozen BT? You can freeze them? Or is that just like a fake? Also, what's with the resuscitation? What does that mean? We haven't had that pop up before. So I'm not entirely sure what that means. Oh, there's Heartman. Our place seems both cozy and yet creepy at the same time. "25 seconds left. Guessing his family's gone. 10 seconds.
Heartman?
What do you mean cardiac arrest?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Hi. So he was just straight up dead for a good bit. Now he's back. Okay. Hello, Heartman. About time we finally met.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart
Okay.
stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths
Okay.
and 60 resurrections per day.
Well, alright
60
then.
opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I
Ah.
live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher.
Fair enough.
218,549.
That's a lot of times.
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child.
Probably because
It's
the
like looking
craters
at
in
the
the shape
of
of heart.
my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Heartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came
A
to
heart's
terms
not
with
supposed to
their
look
loss.
like that.
In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
Okay.
You die with them.
If
Thanks.
death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Heartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation.
Again, we don't do that, man. Sorry.
A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive.
Could it be because of her connection
Perfect
to that
mummy.
BT?
An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
The dog tags?
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether.
That's because she was tethered to her daughter, who was a BT from
And
birth.
this was Mama's?
Yeah.
Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Oh, great, he's about to
apologize if
die
our
again.
Conversation gets cut short.
What about the dog tags? That was another thing you wanted to look
I
at.
must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Okay, what about the dog tags? But hurry up
battlefields.
here.
The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side.
A limbo.
But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach.
It's gotta be Clifford. He still has unfinished business with
Purgatory for an
Lou.
army of the damned.
Yeah, it's gotta be connected to Clifford. He has to be the one doing it.
Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable
I don't know if
position.
Higgs has anything to do
I
with
don't
this, in particularly.
But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
Or maybe he did. Hard to know. We still don't know the full scale of Higgs's powers.
Please hold
We've
on
seen
to
him
some
pull
explosives.
off giant
Oh, before I forget,
BTs as well
I
as
have a favor
cause a
to ask.
timefall.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And he's dead. So we literally just need to wait 3 minutes. Okay, so rock. What is with his art taste? You got some weird taste in art, to say the least. Ah! Little Kojima astronaut. They're always everywhere. Some ore from a void out crater. Crit the bite. Let's see what else we can look at. Of course, there's a mama. Hourglass. Just getting a lot of likes just for doing this. You seriously just have to wait here for 3 minutes. Oh, guess this as well. A whale skeleton? Are we sure a whale skeleton? What's with that bone? I don't know if that's a whale skeleton. I'm just saying. I could be incorrect. Oh, here we go, finally.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Welcome back.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we?
The dog tags.
I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films?
I like films.
You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window.
I mean, love. Sure, best known as the King of Silent Comedy's retro debut. Nice.
But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
We still don't do... Thanks.
As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power.
Was it void out caused by the terrorists or just normal void out?
I woke up on the beach.
All those who lost their life in the void out, moving on to the afterlife through the beach. So the beach is basically like a limbo almost.
The people
a purgatory.
who died in the 2 void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait!
But the shocking brought him back to our world.
Don't leave without me!
If they've already moved on to the afterlife, then I don't think he's gonna find them on the beach. It seems like they might have already gone through.
The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Heartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
And he's going under again.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I'm glad we know your
There's a
story now,
prep
but we
room
got
station
stuff to
in
do.
this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period. When the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Do you think maybe a Death Stranding brought the extinctions of the dinosaurs in this universe? You might not want to put on mute before you get knocked out.
Unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edge Knot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
That's my guess.
I don't know, but we needed that way station.
We've seen
It
him
was
manipulate the
essential to
BTs
expanding
and even
the
summon
chiral
tar when
network
he
westward.
brings up one of the big ones.
That's why I'm asking
Like
you
the
for
squid
your
or
help
lion.
in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the Knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Well, it's a good thing he has a mattress for a floor. Well, we have our task, so we should probably just leave him be and go do it. I think he's fine.
Don't
Well,
worry about him,
he's
Sam.
dead.
The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Thank you, Die Hard Man. Good call. Almost forgot about the hourglass. No, that's just mean. We're docked for Alex, he just decided to do that. I love the characters in this game. Even the surprising celebrity cameos. I mean, I still can't believe the engineer is Junji Ito, of all people. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. Let me get off and check terminal.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Knot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The
And a chiral relay.
Devil biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Okay, I see. Okay, let's see. It's, oh, no. No, no, no. It's an antimatter bomb. Another one of these. Oh, I hate these missions. I kind of just want to do the geologist first. We'll do the geologist first. If we're doing the paleontologist, that's going to be tricky. We're going to need some help on that one.
As part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Hey, Heartman.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
Yeah, we're going to do that first. That antimatter bomb is going to be way too
Thermal
tricky.
pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Yeah, we're going to need some of this stuff. We had to drop a lot of our stuff over at our other place, so we're going to have to try and get some of our resources back. Okay, let's start just this stuff for now. Auto-arrange anything. Okay, it's looking a lot better. And yeah, for this, we'll probably have to make a truck. Actually, we can't. That is going to be very tricky then. Maybe we can make a safe house somewhere nearby? It would make things easier. I guess for now, let's just get to the paleontologists themselves. Or, well, geologists. The paleontologists, we're waiting on that one. That one's going to be way too tricky to do.
Sam, so Heartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 20...
Realistically, I'm just trying to think of a good path around.
...had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
Makes sense. That fragile calling?
My apologies, Sam.
No, Heartman.
You came all this way to visit me, and I neglected you. Proper farewell.
BT territory.
Out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death, extinction. It should come as no surprise that BT is a scientific Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must be strange, considering many times you come face to face with the real world.
There's a lot of them. No, not a gold. Not a gold one. Okay, they are able to scan. Grab. Okay, we avoided those ones. Nope, looks like we're out of zone. Thumbs up, we got the call out, good. Okay, so we're out of the zone. Now we just need to make our way down over there. The geologist. Ah, great. In a blizzard. Or whatever it's called. No, I don't think blizzard's here. Oh, yeah, that is blizzard. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Well, doesn't matter. Made it. Well, battery's looking low.